Facebookers. I was having some issues with Facebook earlier. It was letting me record the video, but I wasn't able to see myself like I am now. Oh, and there it did it again. That is some weird shit, Facebook. What the hell's going on with that? I don't care. If it's a troll messing with me, they're just a sad loser, really. Because I'm like, something's going on with Facebook here. It's letting me record the video, but it's not letting me see myself. At any rate, Facebook, I got the Spellcaster out. And I got it tuned to kind of a drop E minor sort of tuning. It gives it kind of a spooky, sort of sinister sound. You bar the chords a bit. So I'm going to shred some guitar for Facebook. Just like that. Not even paying attention to the Facebook chat because for some ungodly reason, I'm able to record videos for Facebook, and yet I can't see myself on screen. It's weird, but then again, I'm not complaining. I think you might need an ambulance for your face because I think it just melted off. Let's see if I can double hand tap 2 strings at the same time on a bar with the first finger. Not bad. Excuse me. I don't know, maybe that's how you shred a guitar. Maybe that's, I don't know. What do you think, Facebook? I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was pretty beast. But I was just doing that. That right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, damn. Ooh-wee. That feeling you get from shredding some mean guitar and then your fingers start to hurt? Yeah, man. It just goes to show you, Facebook, you practice and you work hard at it. Eventually you'll get good enough with whatever you're achieving. The important thing is to never give up and never back down, no matter how difficult the task may be. Because let me tell you something about life. It's an ass kicker. You're going to fall, but when you fall, it's important to get back up, brush yourself off. Is that the best you got? I'm still standing, mother. You feel me, Facebook? Yeah. I'm going to go hang out with homeboy Scotty here in a bit, because, I mean, yeah, let's just leave it at that. I'm not going to, he posted some depressing shit on Facebook, so I'm like, well, let's go see if we can try to cheer my friend up, huh? Make him feel better, Yeah. That's just the thing of it, dude, is that it never gets easy as you get older, but it gets funner because you learn more things, Yeah. I'm going to cap off this Facebook Live video. Wanted some pipe tobacco here. This bag. Yep, that might be too much Dutch. Skip that back in there. Yeah. Well, now that I got a full set of strings on my guitar again, or for my guitars, I can finish writing the new album. We'll take a crack at that tomorrow. So that way, the creative juices start flowing, that kind of thing. And showing it on camera as tobacco, so like Facebook doesn't flag me or some stupid shit, Like what? I can't smoke some pipe tobacco and shred some mean guitar on Facebook? I'm pretty sure that's allowed. I'm not showing off anything inappropriate. No, but I seen this, oh goody, my Pipe Thoughts video uploaded. I also got a guitar video for YouTube that I'm uploading after this cooking video uploads. Oh, or maybe, actually, yeah, there is guitar playing in the cooking video. Never mind. What am I? Yeah. A cooking video? Yeah. Let's see, is this the one I'm thinking it is? Hold on a second. Yeah, this is the burger I made earlier. Yeah, all right, cool. So yeah, there's a, and I think like right after the cooking video, I go and get more strings from my Fender. And then I made a video restringing my Fender guitar. And it was definitely giving me the business, Facebook, for sure. I took a moment to just kind of calm down and, ooh, the weather's nice. People are playing with their toys. I can hear it outside. But, but for real, Facebook, once I stayed calm, I guess it popped right off. I wanted to lose my fucking temper, but I'm like, no, losing my temper over the back of my guitar, not wanting to pop off so I can restring it, it just seems kind of like a waste of temper, to be honest. No, I'd rather lose my temper on the sorry sack of shit that wished he never would have pushed my buttons. You feel me? Rather than, You know, this tiny little thing that's pissing you off, you know, that's just the thing of it, is you're going to find that life pisses you off a lot. That's life. All you can do is make the best of it. You're going to find that life's depressing. So what do? You make the best of it. You talk to your friends, you know. And like if any of my friends are feeling depressed, I'd much rather they call me or say, hey, can you come over and talk? Yeah, you know, instead of posting all this shit on Facebook. Like, shit. No, I'm one to talk. I get depressed from time to time. But I'm just trying to keep my head up for the sake of my friends, you know, and for my family and my fans, you know. Because it's not about me at the end of the day. It's about all of us surviving on this planet. That's what it's really about, Facebook. But anyways, Facebook, thanks for watching me shred some mean-ass guitar. If I was that good at guitar when I was in junior high, I would have been swimming in so much tail. So much tail. They're like, who cares if Saunders is kind of creepy and autistic? He can play guitar, right? I got to stop and think about all these chicks that have rejected me in the past because it makes me fucking laugh. It makes me fucking laugh. I'm like, I'm an internet rock star. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Right. Nothing. And people laugh. Josh and his Cobras, oh ha ha. Yeah, keep laughing. I'm becoming an influence. Facebook. And for the right reasons, of course. And that's just the thing of it. My whole point of these double standards videos that I make on YouTube, even if I'm not getting laid, at least I can help couples work through their shit. Because a lot of the issues that we face in our society, you see couples bitching about all the time. The fucking toilet seats. You don't make enough money. You know, it's the same old fucking cliches, dude. Straight up, Facebook. And there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it because that's life. You acknowledge it for what it is, you find the solution to the problem, and you make it happen. It's just that fucking simple. And at the end of the day, it'll happen when it happens. I'm not even worried about it. You know, I get these shitty comments on YouTube like, oh my God, I've never seen someone try so hard not to get laid. I'm like, dude, if I tried, I could very easily get it. But I'm not going to rush out and get it. Take your time and see what's available before you make your options. You know? You got to play it smooth on the dating scene, man. You can't just dive in head first. Now, what happens when you get into a hot tub that's too hot? You immediately jump out and go, fuck, that's hot. I let that cool off. The dating scene's no different, man. I mean, you see these people who are so afraid to be alone, they rush out and find the first chick that'll suck their dick or the first dude that'll hand them a fucking rose. And they think, oh, yeah, this will be great. But then they turn out they have nothing in common. Maybe 2, 3 things in common. And they're never happy with their relationship. And I'm telling you right now, the 5 biggest things that couples fight about: sex, money, the goddamn toilet seat, housework, and last but not least, long distance. These are the 5 things, Facebook, that couples will fight about more than anything else. And in my Pipe Thoughts video, I pretty much, the newest one that I just made, I pretty much break down all of those, all 4 of those at least, and say why you shouldn't let that affect your relationship. You know, try to gain an insight from both genders' perspectives, even if I'm not a female. You know, even if you're not a female, you have ears, don't you? Listen. You know, the biggest problem with communication amongst couples, either the guy doesn't listen, or the girl doesn't, you know, she isn't very direct. If women are subtle with their hints, you can't expect guys to pick up on that shit. And if you're not listening, then you can't expect her, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually she'll just keep being more subtle, because to her, oh, you're not going to listen. Why do I even bother just to hear myself talk? You know what I'm saying? That kind of feeling? Yeah, we all know the feeling. Cigar tobacco. Holy shit. You all know the feeling, Facebook. The biggest problem with communication amongst men and women is half the time it's one or the other's fault. It's the collective effort of both genders doing their stereotypical shit. Huh? Asshole men and bitchy ass women ruin it for everybody. Am I right, Facebook? Yeah. You cannot blame a woman for having a negative outlook on men when she's had nothing but shitty asshole men to date. The same can be said for men in that regard. You flip the script, still the same answer. You can't blame men for having a negative view towards women if they've had negative experiences with them. This kind of thing applies to both genders, really. But here's where the double standard lies. And if women go off on men, calling them every fucking name in the book, a pig, a rape apologist, this and that, blah, 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 it's encouraged. They're called brave. But if men start trashing women, oh, we're fucking insensitive assholes, we are. I'm like, so how is it okay for one gender to do it but the other gender can't? And believe me, you're going to find yourself asking that a lot as a human being. And the only thing free in life anymore is bitching and complaining, because even death costs money. So, and that's just it, dude. If you're feeling depressed, don't whine on social media. It's so cliche. I'm a hypocrite for saying it, but you know, you're going to look back in like a year or so when you posted that and go, ugh, I was a different person back then. And it's like, what is that, dude? You're going to look at that post a year from now and go, ugh. I mean, I wish my magic wands had the power to make all the world's problems go away, but my magic only goes so far. You know, there's always going to be some sort of fucking issue. You know, my Scottish Viking ancestors' clan colors were black, green, and gold, so, and black and green just happens to be my favorite color combination, so there you go. There you go. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a hobby that you like to play, maybe you play guitar, maybe you play Yu-Gi-Oh cards with friends, then do that instead of being a depressed piece of shit. Like, okay, I'm a cynical asshole. I'll be the first to say it. I get depressed too, just like any one of us. But the longer you let it consume you, the longer you're just going to be stuck in it, you know? Versus being optimistic. You're not happy, you're not depressed, you're somewhere in the middle. You're kind of like, you know, because you got to keep your wits about you. Life will pull a fast one on you quicker than you can say hell's bells, Facebook. Oh, yeah. And when life pulls a fast one on you and you're too stupid to see it coming, you're going to complain because, you know, well, it don't cost you a nickel to have common sense, does it? No, it don't. And I just want to say that if, you know, and we all know the feeling too, when your best friend posts depressing shit on Facebook, you're just like, ugh. Like, I know I'm depressed sometimes, but goddamn, dude. And it's just like, dude, whatever the fuck's eating you up like that, it's not worth it. You know? I mean, you got both your legs, don't you? They still work, yeah, and it's not so bad. You don't see, you might see someone in a wheelchair having a bad day, but they're getting through it. So what the fuck's stopping you? You know, like it could be worse. That's the thing of it. Was yes, as human beings, we'll complain. It's natural to complain as a human being when things are not going our way, or when life's not fair, when life's a pain in the ass. Yes, it's natural to want to complain. And so complain about it. Get it out of your system. It feels good. But don't dwell in it. That's the difference between complaining and dwelling in it. I mean, it's natural to complain because it feels good. You're venting. You're saying, hey, this isn't right, blah, blah, blah. That feels good. And doesn't complaining feel so much better? You just bitch about whatever the fuck's pissing you the fuck off and you just let it off your chest. There you go. You feel 10,000 times better, don't you? Yes, you do. Cool. Now, once you realize that, don't dwell in it. And I feel like there is a solution to every problem, and well, to most problems at least. You know what I'm saying? There is no problem without a solution. It doesn't work like that. You see, you know what I'm saying? That would affect the balance of everything. With every problem, there's a solution. With creativity brings destruction. It's the yin and the yang effect of life. And you cannot exist in life without that balance, you know? So, yeah, you're going to have a couple of shitty days, but you're also going to have a couple of awesome days. And that's the thing of it. You have to focus on living for those days that are awesome and kind of being like, that when your day's just complete shit, you just be like, you know what, that's just another day. Tomorrow's a new day. Straight up. You'd be like, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a fucking new day. Straight the fuck up. That's what you tell yourself, And then, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not worth getting upset, Facebook. It really isn't, because, it could be worse, I mean, try not, and I know it's hard when you're depressed and you have this open source to express yourself. You have a Facebook, and it's very easy to just sit there and post a bunch of depressing shit, and it's like, it's not worth it, dude. Because I guarantee you're going to look back on that in a fucking year and go, ugh, like I said, like, ew, pardon my French, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. And above all, if you're depressed, if you're sad, you're upset, talk to one of your friends, talk to somebody you trust, and be like, hey, this is, you know what I'm saying? Open up to somebody. And I know for some of you people out there, that's difficult, and you get my words twisted up. But, it helps to talk about it rather than just ball it up, And this is the thing of it. This is where I've had a lot of personal growth in the last couple of years. I used to let rejection by women bother the fuck out of me. I hated it, you know? Like, I've been told all my life, oh, you're such a handsome young man. Well, if that's the case, then what the hell, And, that's weird because when you get rejected by the opposite sex, you don't feel confident. And when you don't feel confident, it shows in the way you carry yourself. And if you dwell on that shit, trust and believe it's going to be a cycle that feeds itself. All of a sudden, you're going to get rejected by tons of women, and you're not going to know why. You're just going to be like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have confidence, but not too much confidence now. That's what it's all about. And it's also knowing about what you're worth on the dating scene and knowing your personal qualities that set you out from everybody else. If you have attractive qualities that set you apart from everybody else, then that's what you need to focus on. And above all, you have to learn to be happy being single. This is the truth, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can't, well, and that's just the thing of it. Why let something like being single depress you? You know, because you stop and look at how horrible life can be sometimes, and you realize just how minuscule and tiny being single is. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe you just lost your job, you're 4 months behind on your mortgage payment, that kind of shit. That's more depressing than being single, if you ask me. Like, oh, you just got out of a shitty divorce and your wife made like Hermione Granger and made everything disappear like magic. Expelliarmused all your shit into her possession, she did. And she, you know, could you imagine that for just 1 second? Like, you busting your ass at a job, 9 to 5, real intensive fucking labor to pay for a house for you and your wife to sleep in. You come home and your wife's banging the neighbor in the house you paid for on you and your wife's bed. And she's handing you divorce papers. So now, on top of that, not only did she cheat on you, but then she stole all your shit. You cannot tell me that women aren't boss for being able to pull that shit off. It's sadistic as shit. Yes, it is so sadistic. But think about it. You cannot tell me that's not boss as shit. Men can't pull that crap off into the divorce settlement. Fuck to the no, Facebook. I'm not picking on women when I say that. I'm just saying. That's respect in my eyes, dude. Like, that's hustle. That's a straight up yank you by your balls and twist. That's what that is. You know, that's something to be depressed about. Like, oh, hey, instead of, like, you're depressed because you're single. That sucks. Well, guess what? That poor bastard down the street that got the divorce, the only thing he has left is the clothes on his back and the shoes on his feet and the car he sleeps in. She was nice enough to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ugh, dude, people are getting married as quickly as they're getting divorced. And my point exactly. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in a rush to find companionship. Let it find you. Because I guarantee you, you'll be a lot happier with it. That's real talk. You see these people who do not belong together, and then they have kids, and you're like, oh, two people who do not belong together, complete opposites of each other. And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, like you get these people who shouldn't have kids and get together, and yet they are. And that's the thing of it. These people who are too stupid to have a lick of common sense, they get together and then they produce more idiots. It's like, are you kidding me? Ow. No, I'm not all right with that. I feel like there should be a test for certain things. You know, that's what I feel like, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, and having kids should be one of those things they test you for before you actually are allowed to do it. Because I feel like some people just shouldn't have kids. That's my honest opinion. These idiots who are angrily honking their horn because they're 5 minutes late for work because they're too fucking stupid to set their alarm clock. They think, oh, I'll just wake up naturally on my own. Yeah, okay. Really? And you always get there on time just by the nick of your necktie. Every morning it's like that. And you just ask yourself, you know, wouldn't it be easier to break that routine if you just set the alarm? You know, instead of being 5 minutes late for work, you're actually 30 minutes early. You feel me? I guarantee you show up to work 30 to 35 minutes early, minimum 15 minutes early, ready to work. You're going to impress the hell out of your bosses. Believe that. Because if you consistent with it, uniform's clean, smell good, you're clean, you're showered, hygiene, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep that job for a long ass time. You got to work hard at it too, man. They don't want you to just dink around, you know. Yeah. But that's enough of that nonsense for the evening. No, it's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live video. Um, eh, I don't know why Facebook Live's not letting me see myself while I film on the camera, but it's still recording the video, so I guess that's the silver lining, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'm uploading a new bacon cheeseburger video to YouTube, and it's taking a minute, but it'll get there. So that'll make my fans happy, like, oh, hey, a new cooking video, yes. You ever take leftovers and add them to your current meal that you're cooking to try something new and creative? Exactly my point. And that's what I did. I took a bacon cheeseburger and put Doritos and mac and cheese on it with barbecue sauce, and it was delicious. I could have gone with a little bit less seasoning, but it wasn't too bad. Other than that, I mean, you know. I'm just saying. And of course, there's going to be people who hate on it, like, oh, great. Can't you cook something else besides a bacon cheeseburger? I'm like, I don't know. Can't you comment something else besides negativity and hate? You know, by being negative with me doesn't work because I'm genuinely a negative person. I try to be optimistic, but I'm genuinely also a negative person. I can be anyways. You know, I tend to be so blunt it hurts. I'll preach gender equality to the point where both sides want to say something like, hey, that's too far. I'm like, no, it's not. And that's the thing of it. Society doesn't want you to examine the. There are some double standards in our society that are just accepted as is. No one really talks about it. It's just accepted. And one thing I admire about women is their ability to fight for what they want. And that's real talk, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Women throw a little fit and they get exactly what they want. That's just how it is. And you can't get mad at that because that's actually pretty gangster. You feel me, Facebook? If men complain about gender equality, we get told to shut the fuck up and you don't know how it is. Well, if it's called sexist treatment, then I tend to think, you know, both genders experience that. You can't say that one gender experiences it more than the other because that's a sexist statement. To sit there and say that women experience sexist treatment more than men, that's bullshit. That's a sexist statement designed to make men look like huge assholes and to continue this victimizing of women bullshit. This fucking feminazi bullshit that teaches women to victimize themselves and blame men for everything. I'm fucking tired of it. And on top of that, they're also complaining about other women they don't like. Oh, isn't that just the best? Now, growing up, I've always heard women say this shit about other women, like, so-and-so, fuck her, I don't like her, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, wouldn't being a woman be so much easier if you didn't give a shit about what that woman you hated thought of you? Wouldn't that be nice? To be independent and strong for yourself and not worry two shits about what some man thinks of you or what some woman thinks of you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about having that positive body image, you know? And just because you're fat, you think you're not going to find anybody. Bull motherfucking shit. That's like me saying, oh, I have Asperger's. It's never going to work. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know, you can sit on your ass and cry about it, or you can find somebody who's into what you got. You know, it's just that simple, Facebook. Women will make all these excuses. Of-age women will make all these excuses why they can't date. They're this, they're that, they're pick myself apart. And it never fucking fails, right? You see this woman going to a dress store, and the dress is a size 8, but she's a size 12, and she's sitting there looking at herself in the mirror. She looks perfectly fine for her age, and she's sitting there picking herself apart because she wants to wear the dress, and she feels like a fat ass. And then some 600-pound woman comes walking by out of the food court, looking at this chick, picking herself apart in the mirror, going, I wish I was that skinny. That bitch is lucky. And that's exactly how women are. You can call me an ass for saying it, but it's the truth. And that's the thing of it. You know, when it comes to making money or changing the way you look, that's totally in your control, man. Dude, do that. Or don't change the way you look because society says, hey, you know, do it because you want to. And all this would have been avoided, Facebook, if the goddamned fashion industry didn't just decide to make the stick figure look the end thing. I guarantee you, if the fashion industry took one look at themselves and said, this might not be good for girls or women's self-image or self-esteem, and these chicks look like they're on crack or maybe they're anorexic, well, no. They look like freaking Skeletor walking down the aisle. Like, nah, maybe we should include girls who have some more meat on their bones, just so, you know, yeah. Because what happened was, as soon as the fashion industry decided that the stick look was in, thousands upon millions of women everywhere immediately felt self-conscious about the way they looked. Women who are perfectly healthy and natural for their build, if you want to call it that, all of a sudden felt disgusting and bad about themselves, which led to the curvy movement. Not a lot of women are created like sticks, and I'm all for that 100%, because that's the truth, right? But then, okay, the super skinny assholes got to have a movement. The curvy women got to have a movement. Now the super, super fat people have to have a movement too. And that's what it's come to, this fucking Me Too society we live in. It's fucking annoying as shit. Like, you're fucking 600 pounds over fucking weights. I'm not here to dog on fat people. I'm just saying, you're fucking 600 pounds overweight. People literally close the elevator when you walk up to it for fear of you squeezing them in like a can of fucking raw sardines. You literally take up the lines at airports, at Walmart with your fucking rascal, and you're telling me I have to accept that. I don't gotta accept shit. It'd be like me walking up to people and going, you have to accept my smoking. What? Is that too far, Facebook? Smoking is just about as unhealthy as being fat. That's what gets me about our fucking society. Well, let's complain about the obesity problem. Okay, our society complains about the obesity problem that America has, and yet somehow they fail to see the logic in which they've, you know, like, you make junk food cheaper than regular healthy food options, and what do you think's gonna happen? You make junk food cheaper and easier to get. All of a sudden, people are rushing to the stores to get their watermelon frosting stuffed Oreos and their this and that's and their whatchamacallits and their thingies and their chocolate dipped what's-its and then to fuck with you to say, oh, we care about the obesity problem. They'll slowly but surely, they'll shrink the portions of their junk food. Slowly but surely. When I was a kid, candy bars were a lot bigger. That's no lie, Facebook. That's no lie. Straight up. But they slowly but surely shrink over time. And then when you call them out on their bullshit, what do they fucking tell you? Some cough-up story of, we care about the obesity problem in this country, so that's why we're shrinking the portions of our product to encourage people to eat healthier. Bullshit. You're just making it easier for them to stuff their fat fucking faces. Oh, And that's the thing of it. Sugar's delicious. Who doesn't love a donut? Candy bars, you know? But if you eat too much sugar, you can lose a foot. That's no joke. So, yeah, I would encourage people to eat healthy. I mean, yeah, sometimes I eat like crap, mostly pizza and burgers, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm not just stuffing my face with empty sugar all day, every day. Because on those pizza and burgers, usually I'm including some kind of meat, some bacon, so there's protein being involved, for one. And I guarantee you know what? You ever tried V8 juice? It's delicious. And it's good for you, too. I'm just saying, V8's good. V8 is a non-alcoholic beverage. I like the taste of it myself. It's good for you and it gives you a boost of energy. So, soda pop's good too. It's just not as good for you, I mean, just because things like soda pop and candy are bad for you, it doesn't mean you shouldn't have them. It just means you gotta learn some fucking moderation. Before kids are even old enough to drink alcohol at the age of 21, they learn moderation at a very early age with candy and junk food, right? Because sugar and alcohol, they're both stimulants. And that's the thing of it. You know what a kid hyped up on sugar versus an adult who's drunk off their ass has in common? They're both full of so much energy and they just don't know what to do. Well, not necessarily full of energy, but they both kind of like, hey, we should do this. No, we should totally do that. You ever notice that? Facebook, what is that? Like, oh no, dude, you should like totally pick this song next kind of thing. Yeah, what is that? And there we go. We got a little video timing with the chit chatting, the guitar playing, and yeah, Facebook. I thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you later.